because wait. He actually leg shotted him. Finally, aggressive opening peek, and Afro is dead. Unironically, one of the most important frags of this map. Why did he get a? He didn't do it again. This is a leg shot. So Stavn decided to make a comeback, but it comes with a twist. He decided to AWP. And honestly, I had mixed feelings about the announcement, so I was curious to see him perform in tournaments against other good opponents. And let me tell you, I'm actually liking what I see. In this video, I will be breaking down 2 of his CT sides from his recent LAN in Portugal, where NIP finished 3rd, and they beat pretty good teams. There were 100 Thieves, BIG, Monte, and they eventually pushed that Monte, who won the tournament, into pretty close battle. So we focus on the movement and fundamentals, what he brings, what kind of impact he brings to the team, and you can copy some of his playstyle, because while it might look difficult at first, I will try to break it down to make it easier to digest so you can learn from it too. Alright, let's get into the demo then, and I want to focus on the second side, on the CT side of this nuke between NIP and Monte, because this is where I feel like Stavn really put up a really nice performance. I watched also the T side, but to be honest, he didn't AWP a lot, and even though he had a decent impact, he has already 12 kills, 7 deaths. He was playing a good half, but you know, with the calls that Snappy like to make, they are a little bit more like set heavy, trying to attack A, and they were doing a lot of force buys, which is where Stavn does feel comfortable, obviously, as a rifler that he used to be. But yeah, we want to see his AWP prowess, and already in the pistol round, he gets gushed right there. They're not really coming his way, so the ramp push did not really get anything done other than the info, but in the end he's stuck. He's like kind of super passive post plant position, or an after plant position I should say, with 9 HP. He's keeping his distance. In the end, Rainwaker actually opens the door on him. Right, we have a double push outside, so Stavn now kind of knows that it's clear. Again, he's a little bit late to this ramp hit, which makes him kind of... He still shoots and baits for Snappy, which is on the boost, so that's a good thing. But ultimately he has no chance to get like a clean shot. He even got mollied, but the molly actually bounced in a funny way that it gives him like a pocket to play behind, and actually tags the Zuvu. Okay, so in the end, good enough job, I guess. Right now he probably goes for a wallbangs here. So actually he joins outside. He was locked in on Gizmi with Kaspersky. You immediately see that the rotation is triggered. He's gonna upgrade the gun from Gizmi. No, he's not actually. Well, he is. Well, it's a theoretical upgrade. Mac 10 only. But definitely better for the retake than just having Scout. Being ready in the smoke. Kaspersky making a bait. Alright, tap as soon as possible. And that's a defuse. Alright, so Stavn's kind of... He was out of position when it comes to ramp rotation, but he squeezed maximum out of it. He still got a tag on the Zuvu, helped Snappy secure this first kill on ramp, made a play through the smoke based on sound cue from Kaspersky. So in the end, not the worst force buy. As a matter of fact, this is a kind of very important force buy to enable this whole comeback. Alright, this is a very interesting approach. Immediately holding silo, but again, the way he approaches it is that he's like ready for this, just for this like close strafe to the silo, like this one. That's what he's only exposed to, so if someone would be going back here, he would be barely seen, in my opinion. And this is what Stavn actually mentioned on HLTV confirmed, is that their analyst, Dude, it's a funny nickname, but this German guy, he's working closely with Stavn. Actually, Stavn commissioned him to do like every successful, or not a successful, but like high rated impact AWPer and break down their opening moves, and not only their moves, what they like to do, but also how they like to hold a certain angle, and just create not just an overview like a 2D demo viewer, but also actually go in game and watch demo like we're doing right now, right? So he asked him to create a video of all the favorite openings for pretty much every top 10 AWPer that is right now in the game, and he studied them. And probably this is something that he saw from someone's demo, that when they... Oh my god, okay, he did not see that from someone's demo for sure. I'm not a fan of this peak, honestly. I think he just wants to look over the smokes, but he's unaware that, well, hold up, like, actually someone can hold me back. Maybe he miscounted the money of Monte, because... Wait. He actually leg shot at him? No. What? This was a leg shot from Stavn? Now this is ridiculous. This is aura. Like, I mean, you should be opening if this is the things that you're hitting. Holy. I have never seen such a long range no-scope. I actually want to go to the server and calculate what's the chance of this. With a weapon, a no-scope debug. Wait, what is that? Yep, it's sponsor of today's video, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a fully automated, instant way to get better CS2 skins, and they just added an insane new feature, an inspect server. You don't have to guess what a skin looks like anymore. You can jump directly into the server and test drive skins in game before you buy them. Once you find what you like, trading your old skins for new ones takes just seconds. And if you use the code STYKO, you can get up to $5 for free as a first trade bonus. The bigger the trade, the bigger the bonus. Want to buy with real cash? Use code STYKO for a massive 35% deposit bonus. They even have a free section where you can do simple tasks to enter daily, weekly and monthly giveaways. Check out SkinsMonkey using the link down in the description, and thanks to them for sponsoring. Now let's get back to the video. Alright, so let's see how he's holding this angle very close, and you can see, by the way, this is very nice that we're seeing a rifler coming back, and obviously as a rifle, when you're holding an angle, you want to jiggle all the time. Look what he's doing. Like, he's having a knob and he still jiggles. And he's still fully accurate because the velocity doesn't go over that certain threshold where it makes AWP inaccurate, right? Right. Well, a little bit of whiff shots here, but I'm not sure if that jiggling is actually a good thing to have as an AWPer or not. I don't see a lot of AWPers do that, but now it was pretty obvious, so that's why I kind of noticed it. Okay, also good spot over the smoke. Free kill on Beamos. In the end, he wins the duel against Afro. He's comfortable taking those because he saw that Afro has a Glock, so... Alright, we do have some finally aggressive opening peak. And Afro is dead. Afro is dead. Very well done. Honestly, smooth head-to-head duel. Instant rotation down vents to reposition towards secret. There is a chance now for them to go down. So he's walking all the way. Okay, he stops walk. Oh, wait, he decides to run. Why is that? I'm not sure if there was already a smoke wall down, so they could be close. Anyway, he gets a kill, instantly rotates back, uses his utility to block, deny the refrag. Makes complete sense. 2v5 situation, so you want to just survive and hold the angle, don't move too much, which is exactly what is going to happen here. He's going to just stuck in CT vent. I just want to see what happened here. What the hell happened here? What the hell is happening? So listen guys. So Kaspersky just wants to pre-fire this credit card angle. If in case anyone goes there, he dinks Snappy Garage. What the hell? How do you even wallbang that? No, this is ridiculous. Snappy must be really happy about this. Making a lot of steps on these rotations. He gives smoke to Cairn and actually goes down himself. Alright. This could have been hurt, in theory. But Stavn is aware someone might be close. This is a very dangerous angle to take. This one. This would be a headshot duel if these would be there. So obviously he wants to go a little bit up. And now he's posted up in a good position. All the way until now, there was a risk of terrorists. If he's there and Stavn's missing the shot, he's dead. But until right now, he's in such a favorable position. Outside player is alive, so we're chasing him in secret. That was, again, pretty dangerous. But in a 4v4 situation and the amount of information that the Nappy had, I kind of also get why he wanted to press forward. Right now he's just playing on information which he received previously. Okay, now he knows about both. He's in a 1v2 though. This is gonna be hard clutch. But 10 seconds left. Gives me overcooks and there's no time. So Stavn should be just playing. He goes for a wallbang here, surely. Never mind, he had to run away a little bit, so I get... Holy! Beamos dies again after time? That was a sick shot, honestly. Unironically, one of the most important frags of this map. So we have a same start. And immediately right now, I'm telling you, if you, as an AWPer, make this kill of a guy jiggling with a flash in hand in back lobby, I'm screaming to my teammates they wanted to rush A. Or they wanted to pop A. That's why you immediately see Stavn breaking it again, dodging the flash, getting another kill. Like, especially if you kill Afro, which is their AWPer, in this kind of a situation, he obviously wanted to flash someone through the smoke door. So that's why right now Stavn is absolutely aware of what is happening and he just cleans up the whole game with 26 and 9. This is very, very impressive. And not necessarily just from the individual standpoint, but the decision making and the rotation that Stavn is making, it looks very complete. It looks like this player did not have a couple months break from the tier 1, tier 2 CS. Very impressive. Let's move on to the next map, shall we? Kind of messy retake already with a couple of... Oh yeah, this is the ace from Kaspersky. Guys, you can watch this. I saw the highlight of this. Forget Stavn. It's Kaspersky show here. Alright, goes for the reload here. We do have a little pre-fire action here. Now this kill on device is very impressive. I have no clue how fast he decides to... Okay, I will slow it down, guys, for you. Like, he showed half of his body and Kaspersky deletes him. Very, very and by the way, device was in advantage there in my opinion, because he was the one peeking into Kaspersky, and also device had a P250, but he didn't get to shoot it. Kaspersky aced. Very lovely round. Okay, we have a... Is that a fake smoke down connector to bait them out mid? Interesting. Might look like, oh, they just smoked down con, they don't have mid, right? But, no. Stavn used that as a little bait and switch. Anyway, goes for the re-peek. Understandably so. He knows that they really don't have... They really don't have an AWP or any good gun to counter him. Blocks the smoke as well. It's a good position to take a ramp, by the way. To hold the ramp, by the way, if you have someone holding your apps or the apps is smoked. You're just blocking this bench smoke and you're ruining the A execute. Shush getting a lot of information, that's why Stavn immediately rotates. Alright, breaking this. Pretty clean. No one is out. Stavn gets one. This is a very important frag as well. Was that on an AWP? No. Device had just an AK. Cool frag from Kaspersky. This gives Stavn a lot of opportunity to play around because he knows the device is dead. and they probably don't have an AWP, which was unconfirmed information before that. So now he's a little bit more free, you know. He knows that he's probably not going to get dueled. He's only going to die if he basically mispositions himself in a way that AK is able to chase him down or kill him before he makes it behind the corner after missing a shot. So he's like playing these kind of like tight angles, and as soon as I'm saying that, he decides to reposition from one tight angle, which is good, into another one, which is also good, take it, and that's when Rain peaks and catches him in this transition, which just shows how a little mistake like this that Stavn is doing here is gonna cost you life, and most likely not the round. I'm not sure how this will end up, but it's very interesting to see how he basically played flawless 3v4 when it comes to positioning, and this one mistake right here, right now, is suddenly bringing round back into contention for 100 Thieves. Oof. Okay, Rain just ignores the guy there. I wonder if they're gonna win this round or not. I actually wonder a lot. 1v1 in the end. Kaspersky is having 15-1. He's probably gonna win this clutch, right? Alright. All I'm saying, great from Stavn so far. One little mistake that it's not even a mistake on the paper. He just wants to reposition. Alright, we have yet another mid start and connector start from Stavn. He's not getting much there, and to be honest, it's very hard anyway on middle with the amount of smokes that he's love to use for connector and window and all that kind of stuff. So right now he's just holding for a push. Okay, in the end he gets one. Also good reposition for a headshot duel. In case he misses, he just crouches and goes away. So always in these kind of nice spots where there's pretty low risk involved in if Stavn misses, right? And we've seen that on the Nuke as well most of the time. Again, don't tell me that he just tagged him there. Why did he get a... He did do it again? This is a leg shot? Don't tell me he did it on Afro, on Nuke, and now on device. This is the shot that he hits? I mean, like, this is ridiculous. There has to be an aura around this guy. This is gonna be top 1 AWPer next year. Yet another kind of like same starter. This time there was no smoke from terrorists in connector, so he didn't need to break anything. His teammate broke top mid smoke. And he positions himself nicely. Oh, he's fast. This guy is fast. Also, like, aiming exactly on the crouch peak head. You see, like, he's not aiming too high, too low. If Poi would be peeking him standing up, it's still a kill, because it's not a leg shot, but it's like a stomach 100% shot. This guy is on steroids. Not by the looks of it, but by the feel of it. How fast he plays. Being a little bit more of a supportive piece. Locking down areas of the maps where riflers are not going to be active. In that case, that was a B side. But now he just walks into device. This was very unfavorable duel, obviously, and he knows that. He just had to take that kind of duel in order to attempt the retake. Nothing is really happening towards B, so I will go a little bit forward here. How happy is device after this headshot? Dude is just owning him. Okay, this is pretty interesting because it's 2v4. Most likely 100 Thieves are going to win this round, but they're still going into B split where Stavn is there. And I wonder how he will take this. Right, that's a pretty good timing, by the way, from Agil, that he made it so first. Yeah, this is great play from Agil. I'm not sure what prompted him. Oh, okay. So imagine if Stavn, so this is kind of a lot of ifs here, but bear with me. If Stavn decides to hold this angle and don't move here, he will actually get Agil as a free frag, and he would get him right about now. Oh, no, actually, it's a little bit earlier. He would get him right about now, while these guys are still not scanning up short. So in theory, Agil did a mistake because he could have died here, and Stavn would then have to deal only with short players, and it would be kind of hard for them to trade, obviously, like from this. If Stavn is here or here, Stavn could easily get a 3k here. But since Agil took this timing, and Stavn is like, why would anyone walk before the short guys play, right? So he's measuring this timing from this moment, where short guy peaks and dies. Now he will expect Agil to make a play from B-apps, but he's calculating that he just started making this play. In the meantime, Agil is already close to the balcony. So after getting this kill, he tries to buy time, which is smart play from Stavn, and he's calculating it correctly. It's just that Agil did kind of like something that is very hard to predict. And in theory, if Agil dies there, it's a huge red flag mistake. So I kind of get why Stavn miscounted this timing. He didn't really miscount it. He just kind of did not expect Agil to go for this kind of play, and I would definitely not expect him to do that either. So, all in all, very solid half from NIP and Stavn especially. A lot of impact. Kaspersky obviously had the insane half as well. Those two out of 3 rounds, these were 2 1v1s that Kaspersky lost, now against Agil and previously against Syra, so it could have been very easily 11-1/2. And the amount of Stavn's like unpredictability and playmaking in the beginning of the round, and then kind of positional tactical CS mid-round, late round, is actually very, very nice. And only thing which we kind of nitpicked was that round where he played ticket and he kind of repositioned from this side to this side, and that was exactly the time where T's decided to go out. Kind of cost them the round right there. But other than that, very, very solid and fundamental CT side coming out of Stavn, which kind of makes me excited to see him pick up AWP even more. So I'm going to be definitely looking at NIP moving forward. I do think, as much as I like Wrinkle, is that Stavn, and now don't get me on the overhype train, but I think this was an upgrade in the AWPing department. So I'm pretty excited how it will go. Plus, Snappy gets a vocal sniper right now that can orchestrate a little bit of that CD side and T side and movement around the map, which Stavn was very, very known for and good at in heroic days with KDN and during their famous, online pro league runs, etc., etc. So, just being, I believe, Stavn only 24, I'm pretty hyped for this kind of a prospect of a career transition. I hope you liked this kind of review, and if you did, you know what to do. Let me know in the comments and the thumbs up button as well. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Shout out to you, all of my Patreons and Coffee members, for your continual support. It allows me to create more content like this. Your name is on the screen right now as a little token of appreciation. I used Coffee for years, where you can find extra content and perks at various tiers of membership, but due to popular demand, I set up Patreon too. Nothing changes, both platforms are treated equally, with same content. It's just for your convenience to use whichever side you prefer. Thank you for making my videos better and possible.